My 2008 Ford Mustang GT. We're going to remove the intake manifold. I had a mysterious coolant leak, peeked through the manifold openings and saw coolant there. So I'm going to remove the intake manifold, and that's what we're going to do in this video. And then at the end you'll see the coolant leak, you'll see the lines that were leaking, and if you need to take out your intake manifold, this is a video to watch. Thank you. All right, so let's start taking the manifold off. Like I said, there's a video by Rye the car guy. I'm not affiliated with him, but he does an excellent job. His video, he's tearing down the whole engine. So he's doing additional things because he's getting down to the head gaskets. So just to take the intake manifold off, you know, I'm not going to do all of those steps that he does, but he has thumbnails where you can go and you can get to a specific situation that he's in. I'm going to start by disconnecting the battery terminals. Always a good idea. I'm going to take off the black first, and I'm still going to take off the red, just so I make sure there's no electricity going anywhere, because I don't want to mess with that. So I'm going to do that first. So a little 8mm wrench here, loosening the negative post. There, it's loose. And just going to slide it up. Maybe this thing's got a lot of corrosion. Maybe I'll take this opportunity to clean it out. So just go ahead and get that off. Somewhere away where it's not gonna touch anything. And now the positive post. The positive post, mine had a lot of corrosion, so I cheated. You take that off, and you could just pull it off if you don't have a ton of corrosion. I had to finagle mine a little bit, so there we go. Now that's off. I'm definitely gonna clean that. But let's move forward. All right, next I'm gonna take out the air filter. There's little clips right here. Just pull them forward. Boom. This should lift up, and slide it off the back. There you go. Now your mass airflow sensor. I hate clips. I'm just gonna say I hate electrical connections. You're gonna pull this red tab out, and then you're gonna pull this off. Boom. Mass airflow sensor is disconnected. Come over here, you got a little clip right here. If you feel under it, you can push it out towards the engine. Boom. Okay, and then that just pulls off. There we go. So now I'm gonna loosen this up. So I loosen this clamp real loose. Just wiggle this a little bit and pull it off, and there you go. I just have this whole assembly all connected. I'm just gonna set it aside. I'm gonna remove this clip right here, pull this back. Should slide right out. In theory. There we go. And same right here. Let's see what kind of clip this is. It slides back too, see? Just like that. Pull this out. There we go. Okay. Now we can remove that. It's got 4 bolts, one here, and 2 down here, one here, and one here. Want to take an 8mm socket. Oh, this one's already loose. Take that one out. All right, it's spare me turning it for a whole bunch. I got little bags. I'm gonna put these in a bag and label it throttle body. I also got a cup that I put my stuff in. All the sockets I'm gonna use. Then after this, we're gonna take this lower one down. This lower one out here, it's a 10mm. Then we're gonna take this one out, it's 8. And then we're gonna hold it up and take this one out and just pull the whole assembly out. These bottoms, they're actually nuts, not bolts. And that'll be real easy, helping me know what goes where since they're different sizes. I'm gonna put this in my little bag. I got all 4 bolts off. I can just pull this out. There we go, and set it aside. All right, next I'm gonna just pop these off. It's holding this wiring right here. So I'm just gonna pop them off. There we go. Same over here. Just kind of this one off. I'm on the passenger side, by the way. There we go. Now we can get this guy out of the way. This side, I'm gonna disconnect all my fuel injectors. You can see they just push down on that tab and pull them off. And I'm gonna do this the same on both sides. There we go. There's 4 of them. This one's broken. I need to replace that. This one just slides off on its own. So press this down. Just pull them off. Go to the other side and do the same thing. Boom. 2, 3, and 4. All right, now still on the driver's side. We're gonna pull this one off. Boom. And there's one in the back. See that? We're gonna have to get that guy off too, because it's on top of the intake manifold surface. Bit of finesse to get these off. You know, you gotta wiggle them around a little bit. There we go. So now that won't hold us back here. And we have an electrical connector right here we're gonna have to deal with. All right, so this electrical connection in the back, if you're a rookie like me and you hate connections like this because you don't know what to hit, and there's not a lot of hand room here. So I'm gonna show you right here, towards the front of the passenger side, we have the same kind of connection. And you'll see right here, there's just a little tab. You push it down and you'll be able to pull them and separate them. And that's the same thing you have back here. You can see you got the little tab right there. You're gonna have to press that down and pull them apart. I'm not gonna film that because I could barely fit my hand back here. So I'm gonna take care of that right now. So as you can see, I got it disconnected. And this part looks like it, see, it's mounted to the intake manifold. Now I'm having an extremely hard time getting this free. And I'm gonna show you the mechanism they use. Back to the one we looked at before. It's nice to have this right here to use as an example. So obviously this was in here, you know, and I took it out. And you can see how it's, let me get this sucker out of the way. You can see how it's held on down here. You gotta press right there, you gotta press it down, and then this whole thing will slide. So I'm gonna try to hold the phone steady, right? Get my screwdriver, and no, not sticking in there. Where are we at here? All right, you see underneath it right here? This right here comes down. And once you get that down, this whole thing will slide. Now there's a lot of tension on this right here, on this wire right here. So yeah, but that little thing right there, you can see it in the front. You could bend it down and then this whole thing slides out. There, I got my screwdriver on it so you can see. And once you do that, you can actually slide it. See how it slides? So that's what we're gonna try to do back here. This is disconnected. So we're gonna come in from the passenger side, try to find that little tab underneath here and hit it with our screwdriver and slide this whole thing off. I got it free. So now I can pull it out and show you. Right there at the bottom, well, it's actually on the clip itself. I just slid my screwdriver right here, it freed it up, and I pulled it away. And there's what was holding it in place. You see this right here? That's what you're pressing down with the screwdriver. And then this slides along that rail, see? So there we go. Now that's free. All right, I'm gonna move on to the driver's side PCV. You can see there's a green tab right here. You push it down towards the ground. But it's kind of hard to push. So I put pressure, like I'm pushing in towards the engine on the hole. tube, and then I push down right there with my finger, and it's not popping out because there's too much tension. So I'm gonna have to take this end off first. Okay, it has the same mechanism down here. It looks like you kind of pull it towards you a little bit and then push it back like so, and then that comes off. Now we could go back up here, push it in, push that down, and there we go. Driver's side PCV's off. I'm gonna go set that aside. Okay, now we're gonna remove this guy. It looks like you press this down and then you could just pull it out. Get that out of the way. All right, so let's see where we're at. Let's take this guy off. All right, so press down right here, pull it out. All right, now we're gonna move to this hose right here where we just remove that electrical connection, and we're just gonna take it off and put it aside. Now what we have to do next is the fuel line, and it's pressurized. You're supposed to take out the fuse, run the car till it dies. There's a whole procedure to that. Obviously I can't do that because I can't start the car right now. So I have a special tool. We're gonna put it here, press against it. Now it might squirt fuel everywhere. When I watched Ride the Car guy, he made sure to put on safety glasses and you know, put towels and everything around here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get my little specialty tool that I got from O'Reilly's for 10 bucks, and we're gonna remove the fuel line. The disconnect tool I got, I believe we used the 5/8. I'm gonna set it here. You can see I put a towel all around here, and this is gonna you just set it on here, and then you're gonna push it in towards the fuel line, and these little guys are gonna disconnect it when you push it in. So I'm gonna go get some gloves and some safety glasses and give it a go. All right, so I had removed it, but I had my camera pointed the wrong way. Hardly any fuel dripped out, but I reconnected it so I could show you. So let's see, this side is too big. So what we do with this tool is we just spin it around that way, and that should fit right there, like that. Now let me show you something. You see this little ring on the inside? That's what this is going to be pressing against. So we put it up like there, and when I had my camera pointed the way I disconnected it, hardly any fuel dripped out, so I don't have my towels and stuff down. So you're gonna push towards the back of the car, and you're gonna hear a little click. Okay, so let's take this guy off. You have to pull it back out of the lip. So anyways, you can see how that's kind of depressed. Now the next thing we do is we just take it right here and pull it straight towards the back of the car. There we go. Fuel line is disconnected. Okay, so for the next step, we're gonna be removing the fuel rails and the fuel injectors. You can see there's 2 bolts on each side. 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here. And then we're gonna come around to this side and take off this nut right here and this nut right here. It's an 8mm. You know, I'm not really gonna film myself doing it. You know, hopefully you could take out 4 nuts without having to watch me do it. So I'm gonna get that done. So I removed the first one using my little 8mm box end wrench, and pull it out. It's got a washer, but the washer doesn't fall down past the threads. So I'm gonna do the other one holding this fuel rail, and I'm gonna do the other 2 holding on the driver's side fuel rail. Next step's gonna be to remove the fuel rail on both sides. They're connected by this tube. So we're gonna remove the whole fuel rail on this side. We're gonna loosen it up, loosen up the fuel rail on the other side, and then take the whole thing out. And the way you do it is, I've loosened this one, but you know, you kind of pull on this end, then reach over, pull on the other end, and they kind of loosen up. Then once you have both of those, you can kind of lift up on these two, and the whole thing will just come right up like this. So that was the passenger side. I'm gonna move over here to the driver's side and film a little bit. It takes some finagle, it takes a little bit of work, but just kind of take, oh, they all popped off there just by pulling up the first one, but there we go. So now we can just lift both of them up and take the whole thing out. As you can see, there it is, still connected. That brings us now to the intake manifold itself. We have these bolts holding it in, and over here, you know, we got these bolts holding it in, but everything else is disconnected. So there is a specification when you put this back as to which bolt you put in first, second, third, fourth. We're taking it out, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I am going to take it off though, take this bolt off, then go over the other side, take that one off, and kind of work myself in a star pattern. That's the way I like to do it. So let's get that done. So these bolts are 10mm socket. There we go. I'm just going to go ahead and just loosen them all. That wasn't even that tight. There we go. Don't forget the ones. Is there one in the back? Yeah, the one that. So let me tell you something. Remember when we were going around pulling off? I want to get a good view. We pulled this off of. It was on top of here, right there. We pulled that guy off. Well, you got to take that one off too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. Okay, all the bolts are loose. I'm gonna go ahead and just lift them out. The washer on them, you don't have to worry about because it can't fall past the threads. So there's the 4 on this side, this one around the back. This one I don't like. It's long and the extension's hard to get on it. So it's different. So take note, this one in the back is a little bit different than the others. It sunk down here. I'm gonna set those aside and I'll put them in a bag later. Let's go over to the passenger side. The one in the back looks like the rest of them. So 2, 3, 4. That's it. Next up, we're gonna remove that intake manifold. Okay, guys. So one thing that I missed is there is a bolt coming up from the coolant crossover on the inside, and I'm going to try to show it to you. It's on both sides. So right here we are, you know, right in the middle, and if I shine my light in there, you can see there's a 10mm bolt. Now I'm going to go over to the other side, right in there. So we're going to put a ratchet on those two and back them out. Okay, so I loosened this bolt completely. Come back over here, loosen this other one. Oh, where are you at? There we go. And I already had it loosened. So I'm just loosening them up all the way until they're not sitting in there more. I'm not gonna go in there after them. And now, moment of truth. This thing should, oh wow, yeah, come right off. Folks, we've done it. We've removed the intake manifold. I'm gonna grab it. Let's see what I got back here. I got a little something binding me. Got a little something binding me up, you know. But I'm pretty confident we removed all of this. Now, what do we got here? This thing. All right, gonna figure it out. So what we have is this wiring harness. The same one, if you follow it back, remember where we removed that clip. And I'm gonna show you right here. It has a little bolt right there that went through this bracket right here. And so I had to work on it, you know, I just pulled it, pushed down on on the intake because it was, you know, it's already free. So yeah, that bolt right there just was right in that hole right there, and I just kind of wiggled it out. Now we should actually be free and can take this intake manifold off and finally achieve our objective. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 hands and just lift this on up and out of here. You can see we're totally clear in the back. This right here is where this was in. So yeah, I'm gonna grab it now. Now what's going on here? I got something on the other side binding me up. Whoops, forgot to take out, we gotta take this hose off here. So there's this hose on the driver's side, very back of the intake manifold, and it runs down. Let me show you. Okay, so we're coming down here. It runs down to right here, and I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna just follow it down, and pull it off. There we go. All right, now the whole intake manifold should be free at last. So I'm gonna take it off. Set it upside down, and let's have a look here. Now that we have these coolant lines exposed, check it out. So it comes all the way from under there, all the way over there, and look at that disgusting stuff in there. That is coolant everywhere. It's everywhere. It's all gunked up over here. So I'm gonna feel under these lines. Oh boy, look at that. Smell it. Oh, that's the sweet smell of success right there. So I'm gonna replace this line from here all the way back, and that should fix our mysterious coolant leak.